It's Monday morning. I hope you're all well. This is the swart pen, pen elimnyama. It's Penuel, the black pen. We have officially got Dr. Umar Ifatunde, previously known as Dr. Umar Johnson. He says he's let go of his slave surname and he is now Dr. Umar Ifatunde. He is officially in South Africa, and many of us are quite excited to meet him, to see him, to chat with him, etc. There's been quite a few issues with bringing him to South Africa. The first one being that DJ Sbu released a video explaining why he declined an invite to go and speak at the event because the organizers said they could not pay him, they did not have a budget, and they said they'd allow him to interview him on a podcast on the Hustlers Corner, and DJ Sbu felt very disrespected. And he said he will attend, but unfortunately he will not be speaking because at his level of professionalism, the amount of work he's put into the game, he doesn't feel that it is good enough for him to just be offered a podcast sit down. And then after that, one of the things that came out is the JOC, I think, Johannesburg Organizing Council, I'm not sure what they called. They wanted permits to host Dr. Umar Ifatunde at Grace Bible Church and at UJ Soweto campus. So unfortunately, that was called off. The organizers have, however, managed to organize for Dr. Umar to show up and to speak at the Oasis Bible Church in Daveyton in the East Rand. Oasis Bible Church on Monday, which is today, the 22nd of May, and tomorrow, the 23rd of May, from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon to about 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. So if you can make your way to Daveyton in the East Rand, 4 in the afternoon to about 8 o'clock in the evening, Dr. Umar Ifatunde will be there. The previous cost were 350 Rand to enter. Now entry is completely free. Completely free. And I would like to thank the organizers that are involved in what is called International Africa Week. You can go to their website, www.internationalafricaweek.com, www.internationalafricaweek.com, and you can get some of the information there. The event is going to be free. I'm going to be there because I'm one of the panel speakers tomorrow, but I'm going to be there this evening, I believe, and tomorrow evening as well to speak with Dr. Umar to find out about what's happening. Some of the topics that need to be uncovered are the township economy and how, in particular, Black Africans, Black South Africans are sleeping on the township economy and how to reclaim it. Speaking about intra-Africa trade, how we can trade amongst each other as African nations. Speaking about Africans in diaspora, the Africans that are living everywhere else around the world and how they can connect with Africans here. If you are pro-Black, if you are a Pan-Africanist, it doesn't matter if you're a Black African, you can be white, you can be Indian, you can be colored. If you want to be involved in the reemergence, the renaissance of Africa, connecting with your Black African brothers and sisters in building township economies, making sure there's intra-Africa trade, connecting with Africans in diaspora. And if you're just a fan of Dr. Umar Ifatunde, please come through. Let's see if we can connect. Let's see if we can find like-minded people and let's grow together. Shout out to the people in Daveyton that allowed for this to happen. And I want to thank in particular Ukuguletu Kaba and Umamzanele Ntuli, who are some of the people that I've been liaising with in dealing with this. I think Dr. Umar is going to be on certain mainstream platforms today, maybe tomorrow, speaking about his visit in South Africa, connecting with certain business leaders. I think he may be visiting Winnie Mandela House, I'm not sure, to go and meet up with Julius Malema and some of the leadership of the EFF. I'm a big fan of Dr. Umar. I may not be pro-Black and Pan-Africanist anymore, but I'm a big fan of the fact that he is very passionate about his people. He's passionate about empowering Africans. He's passionate about the Black agenda, especially fighting white supremacy, which has oppressed and exploited and enslaved Black people over the centuries. And for watching him do that, I can support that because he is not about we must be violent, we must be destroyed. He's about Africans loving themselves and building each other up. I mean, it takes me back to my days of building and setting up the Buy Black movement. And I'm hoping to meet a lot of passionate Africans, white, Black, Indian, colored Africans that are going to be at the gathering in Daveyton. And let's see how we can kind of fix South Africa as well. Dr. Umar Ifatunde, previously Dr. Umar Johnson. I hope to see some of you guys there. The event again is free. Go to www.internationalafricaweek.com. Penuel the Black Pen. Hope you guys will have a great and blessed day. Cheers.